Hello, and welcome to today's session with me, Richard Paul, and our honorable guest, Pat. Today we're going to be doing a workout called TriCentry. Now, it's a whole body workout which involves a lot of cardio as well. It's going to be relatively short, but like I say, the intensity is going to be relatively high. So, let's get started. Here we go. Starting with the warm-up, we're just going to start jogging on the spot, nice and easy. That's it. Nothing too intense at the moment. We're going to raise that heart rate up to a nice 50 to 70% intensity. Okay, great job. Now with the legs, we're going to start to shift side to side. That's it. Taking in nice big deep breaths and out. Great job. Make sure you get lots of oxygen in our body for this exercise. It is going to be fairly tough, like I say. Excellent. So now I've been warming up the adductors. We're going to shift a little bit more to the outside of the legs, the abductors. Here we go with skating to this side. Also want to get a little bit of movement in those arms as well. That's just a slight push off. Nice and easy. Nothing too explosive for the moment. That's it, and resting the foot behind, getting a nice swing in the arms. Excellent. Okay, and back to jogging on the spot. Okay, now because the exercise we are going to do are a little bit more intense, we're going to make sure this warm up, we do get lots of blood to the muscles, really raise that heart rate so we can really progress and decrease the chance of getting any type of injury whatsoever. So here we go, I'm going to go a little bit faster and jogging on the spot. That's it. Knees start to come a little bit higher. That's it. Remember, keep breathing. Get a rhythmic breathing if you can. Out, in, out, in, out. That's it. Okay, and shake it off. Excellent. So now we're going to do some knee thrusts to really engage that full mobility of the hips and also with the arms. So with the arms starting high, leg back as well. We're going to lift the knee up and down, up and down. That's the same thing. Always breathing, keeping nice big deep breaths, working a full range of motion. Right up and back. That's it. Great job. Just a few more of those. Really get those hip flexors nice and warmed up. Great job. Change sides, take it up, shake it off. Here we go. And 1, and 2, and 3. Really full extension in those arms. Leg all the way back behind. Really pulling that thigh right up. Really using those hip flexors. Great job. Just a few more. And last one. Great job. Okay, shake it off. Now we're going to go into squats. Legs shoulder width apart. From here, we're going to lead with the hips, going backwards, bending the knees, breathing in and breathing out whilst we come up. Here we go. Nice and easy. 2, 3, and 1. What you can do, a lot of people like to do, is keep their arms out because the tendency is for the weight to go back behind. Obviously, you want the weight on the heels to make sure the legs are working correctly. So if it helps you, keep the arms nice and wide out to counteract that balance. Great job. If not, just keep them down by your side. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Great job. Few more. How are you feeling, Pat?
Oh, feeling good.
Good job. Between scale of 1 to 10, how would you say 10 being the hardest?
Oh, 4 or 5.
4 or 5. Great job. We're getting there then. Excellent. Okay, just a few more. Make sure we're nice and loosened up for this activity. Great job. Okay, shake it off. And what we're going to do now, with the arms nice and high, palms facing forward, we're going to press forward and rotate the torso as well. So we get a nice push and pull in the upper body and also a rotation in the spine as well. So we're really making sure we warm up all parts of the body. Those elbows nice and high. Great job. Just push right in front of you. Push. Remember that breathing as well. You're gonna need it. Great job. Excellent. And a few more. 2 and 1. Okay, shake it off. Here we go. Last little bit into runs on the spot. Now we're gonna raise it up with the pulse raiser. So what I want for a count of 5 is to really make sure we go real fast as you can. Feet as rapidly on the floor as possible, and then a break. Here we go. 2, 1. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And relax. Little rest. Great job. Great job at home. Great job, Pat. I hear him working. Here we go again. Same thing. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Rest. Great job. 2 more. Deep breath, and let's go. 2, 2. I know you got it. 4 and 5. Great job. Last one. And 2, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Great job. Okay, great job. Great job at home as well. A couple of deep breaths. Let's get into the main part of the session. So, all we're gonna do, like I say, this exercise is called TriCentry. It's called TriCentry because there's 3 exercises that we're gonna do which add up to a full 100 repetitions. We're gonna start off with the first exercise, hill climbers. So Pat, if you'd like to demonstrate, please. So, we're gonna get down into the push-up position, just like Pat's doing there. Excellent. See, there's not too much arch in the lower back, it's nice and straight. And what we're gonna do, bracing those shoulders, is the legs are gonna come up individually up to the torso. Just like that, exactly. Now, Pat's a nice, strong guy, so his shoulders are nice and stable. What we don't want is the hips coming way up, which is, he's doing this great. The hips are nice to maintain that position. Great job, Pat. Up you come. So we're gonna do 60 individual repetitions of those, okay? 30 pairs. So keep breathing, really important. From that, we're gonna get up and we're gonna go into what are called squat jumps. Okay, so Pat, if you'd like to demonstrate squat jumps, please. So, as you said before, as we described, it is just a squat with a jump. We've got a great posture here with the lower back keeping it nice and straight, hips coming down ideally to about 90 degrees, and exploding up into the air with the arms helping with momentum. Great job, Pat, that's fantastic. So 20 of those. Great job. So, now what we're gonna do, the final one, is 20 seconds of spot sprint. As it's described, just literally on the spot, sprinting as quickly as possible. So Pat, if you'd like to demonstrate just for a little bit, that's it. Bring the knees right up, arms up, there you go. A few more seconds, notice his knees coming high, arms are working hard as well, just on the same spot, and rest, great job. Now, that's gonna be it. After that, we're gonna take 1 minute rest, I'm gonna repeat 2 more times, okay? So it will be a relatively short workout, but definitely gonna bring loads of impact as far as intensity is concerned, okay? You good to go?
Good to go.
Let's do it, okay. So, into initial position, so the hill climbers, we're gonna go for 60 individual repetitions. When we're ready, Pat, 3, 2, 1, let's go, here we go. That's it. Excellent. Make sure your back is not too arched, nice and straight, just as Pat is right there. Breathing is ultra important here. Breathing is your fuel. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Find a rhythmic breathing, just like Pat's doing here. I can hear him breathing away. That's awesome. You're doing the same at home. So, should be getting a little bit tough now. Great job, and that's up we come. Here we go, straight into squat jumps. Let's go, 20. 1, 2, fantastic. 3, 4, 5. Now, Pat's doing an excellent job here. Like I say, he's a real strong guy, real strong athlete. If it's too tough to do this, then just do squats. That's absolutely fine. Keep it at your own level. That's what we're looking for. Great job, Pat. A few more to go. Excellent. Fantastic. Nearly there. Dig deep. Excellent, Pat. Great job. And turn around, face the front. Here we go. 20 second squat sprint. Let's go home. Fast, fast, fast. This is where it counts. Last chance. 20 seconds. That's it. Really great. That's it. Driving those hips forward. It will get real tough around now. You'll find the legs will start to come down. Try and keep those legs nice and high, nice and explosive. Great job, Pat. Keep those arms going as well. 2, 2. Keep going. 1, 2, and relax. Fantastic, and rest. Great job. How do you feel?
Oh, good. Warm, good.
Warm, fantastic. And I bet you can feel good at home as well. It's a real pulse raiser exercise. So we're going to take 1 minute rest. Pat, let's go and grab a drink.
Oh, yes.
And at home, go and grab a drink as well. If you find that throughout the exercise it does get too tough and you just have to stop, that's absolutely no problem. We don't want to push you too much. However, we do want to create that training stimulus where we do get that adaptations with all those fitness methods. And the reason why this is so intense is because we're really triggering what's called the anaerobic system. So we can't rely just on oxygen, we have to rely on these stores based on our muscles to provide that extra energy. And that's where we get really efficient fitness adaptations. So it's a really great, really efficient workout. Pat, how are you feeling?
All right, good, good.
Excellent, okay. So just a little bit more rest to go. We're gonna have, like I say, grab some water. Really important as well when we do the exercises that we maintain good form. And if you're not, then make sure we rest. So we're gonna go for the second set in 3, 2, 1. Hill climbers, let's go, Pat, that's it. Great job, keep breathing. Like we say, 60 individual, 30 pairs. Great job. If you do find it's getting tough, like I say, take a rest. This is really working the legs, also working the abs as well, with curling up, especially on the shoulders, especially the front of the shoulder. You find it's going to get real tough. Great job, Pat. That's awesome, fantastic. Nearly there. Few more, excellent. And up we get. Squat jumps. Here we go. So really working those leg muscles now. I went to more upper body, now to the leg muscles. Squats, one of the most phenomenal exercises for the legs, working everything from the glutes to the hamstrings to the quads, and with the explosion, getting a lot of that lactic acid, a lot of anaerobic response. Just a few more to go. Keep the breathing going. Find a rhythmic breathing at home as well. Sink it in with your exercise, breathing in once you go down and out at the top, just like Pat's doing. Great job, excellent, Pat. Here we go. Now 20 seconds, you got this. Great job. When you've got it at home, keep going. This is where it counts. I know it's getting tough. You can do it. This is where you're gonna get all those adaptations. Lifting those knees high, just like you're doing, Pat. Great job. Excellent. Push, push, push. Nearly there. I know it's getting tough. Just think. A few more seconds. You at home as well. A few more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Great job, Pat. Excellent. Some big, deep breaths. You're gonna get a lot of anaerobic activity going on here in the body. A lot of lactic acid. Your body is craving oxygen. Yep, go and grab a drink. And you at home also go and grab a drink. 1 minute rest. Like I say, I bet you could never believe that such a small amount of time you can create so much intensity. That's what this is all about. Really making the most efficient use of your time. Training smart, not necessarily training hard. Although we are training fairly hard here as well. As Pat will also claim to.
Oh yes.
Fantastic. How are you feeling, Pat?
Yeah, feeling good.
Yeah? Great job.
9 out of 10 for sure.
9 out of 10. Excellent, that's what we want. And when you can hear his breath as well, that's like I say, his body really gasping for that oxygen, really wanting, his body's craving it, and that, like I say, what's that doing? It means we're really triggering that those anaerobic systems. Okay, we've got a few more seconds, Pat. Here we go, last time, this is it. And you at home, this is the last time. 3 times in total, this is the last one. You got it. Here we go, 2, 3, 4. Excellent, Pat. Now again, this is the last time, guys. Home stretch now. Coming down to the last straight of the 100 meters. Last one, that's it, Pat. I know it's getting tough. I know it's getting tough at home for you guys. Keep going, dig in. This is where it counts. Think of all the great benefits you're gonna get afterwards. Shoulders will be getting a little bit sore as well. Great job, Pat, awesome. Squat straight into squat jumps, let's do it. 2, again, rhythmic breathing, make sure it's so important. Coming right down, making sure those knees aren't coming too far forward. Keep the good technique, that's it. Knees going out to the side, not into the middle, and not too far ahead. Keeping that back nice and straight as well. Doing a fantastic job. Legs will be getting really tired now at home. Just push through. If you have to go to squats, that's absolutely no problem. Excellent, Pat. Last one. Here we go. Real fast. You got this. Knees nice and high. You want the knees to get to about the hip heights. Just about there. Same with you guys. Really piston those hips up through. Using the arms as well as he's doing. A lot of lactic. That's it, Pat. Keep going. Last little bit. You've got this. You got it as well. Keep going, and 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great job. Excellent, Pat. Okay. And great job at home as well. You definitely would have worked up a sweat by now, triggering all those energy systems in the best way that we can to get all those best fitness adaptations. I'm proud of you. And I'm proud of Pat as well. Well done. Excellent. Okay. If you'd like to go and grab a drink real quick just before we do the cool down. Excellent, guys. And that's it. That's all we're going to do for the main part of the session. Okay. Like I said, what's happening here, we've got what's called a huge oxygen debt, okay? So what's gonna happen is, as far as weight loss is concerned, this is a great thing to do as well. Because now, once we've done this for the next several minutes, hours, even more so, several hours, even up to half days or even a day or so, Pat is gonna be burning using fat as a fuel source to compensate for all this energy that he's just spent now. So it's a great way to be metabolizing fat. It's a very efficient way of metabolizing fat, if that is one of our goals. Here we go. So we're gonna go nice and easy now. Bring it down. into the cool down. So starting with the legs nice and wide apart, we're gonna get some of that breath back, help our body retake some of that oxygen. We're gonna raise the arms up and breathe out. Great job. And another time, we're gonna breathe up and let the arms come down. Great job. Okay, shake it out a little bit. I bet you feel those legs, Pat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, great job. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is bring the right arm across the chest, and we're gonna grab at the elbow, and we're gonna pull and stretch that shoulder. This works so hard. Also with these exercises as well, they cover the whole body. They're all the major muscle groups. So the arms, the legs, the chest, the core, everything is worked. So it's a real great succinct way to work the whole body. Great job. And change sides. Excellent. So really take advantage of this time now to really get back your breath. Obviously your energy levels are really high, your body's pulsing at a very high rate, heart's pounding away. Really just take a big deep breath, try and relax, and breathe out. And again, breathe in, and breathe out. Okay, and relax. Excellent. Okay, we're gonna continue with the upper body. We're just gonna place the arms behind the back. We're gonna stretch out, just this way. Stretching out those pecs. Excellent. Okay, and like we say, we want to stretch out the end during the cool down because it's extremely important for decreasing any kind of discomfort for the next day or several days. What we just did was a lot of lactic acid production, and what we don't want to do is leave that in the body. We want to stretch it out, make sure it doesn't sit in those muscles. Great job. Bring the arms down. Okay, now we're going to stretch the lats. We're going to raise the arm up into the sky. We're going to grab behind the head, just below the elbow, and we're going to tilt to the side, just like that. Making sure we keep that breath nice and relaxed. Excellent. So what we're actually doing here are 10-second holds or thereabouts. That's also what's called a static stretch first of all, but also what's called a maintenance stretch. If you want to really increase flexibility, you want to hold the stretch for more time. You want to do it for 30 seconds. Here we go. And 2. Great job. Big deep breaths. Great job. And bring it down. Okay. Now we're going to go into stretching the legs, starting off with the hamstrings. So all we're going to do is have the legs together, keeping the back nice and straight. We're going to slowly arch over, just like this, until you feel a nice gentle pull in the back of the thighs, and we're just going to hold there. Really important to make sure this time what we're focusing on is keeping that back nice and straight. We're not arching the spine, just to protect that area for the meantime. Great job. Taking big, deep breaths in. And breathe out. That's it. And one more. Okay, and up we come nice and slow. Excellent. Now we're going to go into a focused calf stretch. So Pat, if you'd like to go onto the floor piece into a press up kind of type position, that's it. Okay, so what we're going to do now is have one leg nice and straight, starting with the left leg. The back leg comes over the top. Just keeping and pressing through that heel towards the floor so we feel a great stretch right in that calf muscle at the back of the leg. You feel that, Pat?
Oh yes.
Great job, that's it. And especially after doing all those squat jumps, calves will definitely be taxed from that. So a really great opportunity to stretch it out. Great job. And let's change sides. Excellent. That's it. So just hold that stretch, pushing that heel through the floor, maintaining that, keeping the breath going. And just try and relax as much as possible. That's it, and up you come. Okay, so if you have a mat at home, go and grab a mat. If you don't, it's not too much of a big deal. We're gonna use the mat here. So Pat, if you'd like to sit on the floor, please. We're gonna go into a seated quad stretch. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is, as Pat's doing, pulling the leg behind the glutes. There you go, just as Pat's doing. Now, with the back arm, you can stand with a fully extended arm, or if you're flexible like Pat, you can go down onto the elbow to really increase that stretch on this right thigh. Okay, really important here that we don't have the right foot way out to the side, because that places a lot of strain on the inside of the knee. We want to make sure it's right behind the glutes so you feel that nice stretch going through the thigh. Great job, Pat. Awesome. And let's change sides. Nice and slow, no rush. always act with caution when stretching. It's really important we don't do anything too explosive, because if we do, there's more chance of injury. Just like that. That's it. Great job. And obviously when we hold the stretch, continue that breathing. Holding for 10 seconds approximate. Great job. Okay, and up we come. Okay, last stretch. We're gonna focus on a real deep glute muscle, something which often gets overlooked. So, if you just like to demonstrate, we're gonna do a type of, looks like a figure 4. So we're gonna bring one leg up on top of the knee, just as Pat's doing, that's it. Left arm through the legs, between the hole, right arm on the outside, and we're gonna just pull and hold that position and continue to breathe. Now, really important here, what we don't wanna do is have the foot on the knee, because what that's going to do is going to pull on the ankle. It's going to put a bit of strain on those ligaments. We don't want that. We want to make sure it's nice and steady, so we make sure we place the ankle on the knee. Excellent. You should feel a great stretch just right here on the other side, right here on the inner thigh. Great job. Okay, here we go. Change sides. Thanks a lot, Pat. There you go. Arms through the middle. That's it. So really focusing here on that really deep glute muscles. Not only do they get tight through exercise if we're doing very explosive stuff, but also just through day to day. If we're doing a lot of sitting, for example, it's very likely that they're going to be more tight than usual. So it's a very important muscle group. It has a lot to do with our hip flexibility, our hip health as well. So fundamental to stretch. Great job, Pat. And great job at home. Just keep that breathing going. Fantastic. And up we come. Great job. So now slowly start to come up. Not too quick, we've just been on the floor, obviously just give a bit of time for blood to get to the head. And we're done. Well done. You did the TriCentry workout. I'm very proud of you guys. I'm very proud of Pat. We're good to go now. Thanks a lot. I'll see you next time on Fityess.